It is a Door County tradition that grows every year despite the harsh winter conditions. The 29th annual Jacksonport Polar Bear Plunge went off as usual with the temperature way below freezing. About 600 swimmers turned out to take a dip in Lake Michigan. NBC 26's Eric Crest was there and has more from Jacksonport.
This event would never have been if it wasn't for a Jacksonport kid who thought he could beat his dad in a race 30 years ago.
I lost a bet to my dad when I was 11.
That kid turned into a man, a well-dressed man today, and in the time since he jumped into Lake Michigan on his own so long ago, the party has grown.
And now we've become one of the biggest clubs in the country.
Ready to go.
This will be my 8th time. It never gets old and it never gets cold.
With an air temperature of about 22 degrees today, the water is actually a relief from the cold at a warm 32 degrees.
You know, it's a little chilly. You got to watch out for some floating ice.
But all the same, bringing over 500 people together every year has become more than a tradition. It's almost spiritual for some.
It's a good baptism for the new year, so to speak.
Happy New Year!
And even while the rush,
It takes your breath away.
apparently feels like needles all over your body.
My feet are freezing.
Once the adrenaline kicks in, I'm told, you really stop feeling everything.
And I'll tell you, the warmth you get from high fives after you get out is beyond compare.
Most of us won't get the chance to run out of the tunnel at Lambeau, but the feeling here is as close as I think most of us will ever get.
So as the Jacksonport Polar Bear Club wraps up another successful plunge and adds a few new members,
That was awesome.
here's to another 29 years of bringing in the new year like no one else.
It's just crazy enough that most people think you're nuts.
In Jacksonport, Eric Crest, NBC 26.
I think that's a very true statement. Those who braved the conditions ranged in age from just 8 to 80 years old.